friends! Hello, returning cat club! One of these days I will have a unique greeting that doesn't suck, but today is not that day. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Wet n Wild Little Twin Stars collection and attempting to use almost every part of the collection in my makeup look. I say almost because obviously we can't do every single eyeshadow shade or every single lip color, but I'm going to try to use as much as possible and also talk about some of the things I've noticed about it. And like, it's a pretty affordable collection because, you know, Wet n Wild is pretty cheap and the quality is actually surprisingly good, so I thought I would bring some awareness. I'm not sure if you can get this exact collection anymore, but you know, Wet n Wild is Wet n Wild, so I have not used Wet n Wild for a while, which is why I thought it would be fun to just kind of talk about my thoughts and reflections on this, because I really wanted this set and I got it as a gift because I really wanted it and I asked for it for Christmas. So I've been having a little bit of fun experimenting with it. I haven't done as much as I would like to, but it's kind of just because I have not been bothering with a lot of fancy makeup at all recently. Even today is probably going to be a really soft look because, as you can see, my skin is awful right now, and yeah, it's just not a vibe. But I'm gonna try to maybe take some pictures later in this look, assuming it turns out. So gotta look nice for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna pull back some bangs here. I don't do this until the last possible second because I look so weird right now. This is also my first time, I'm sorry, I'm looking at myself in the little screen. This is the first time I've put my hair into little pigtails since I cut it, and feels weird, but like, it's also a look. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Alright, so I finally tried to actually set up an aesthetic, like, makeup video setup. So I've got a mirror right here. Ta-da! It lights up, and ooh, that is some interesting lighting. So, let me talk about, I put most everything in this little bag it came with, cause ooh, that's not in focus. There we go. Okay, so I put most everything in this little bag. It's really, really cute. I really like the little bag. It's got some, like, confetti glitter in it, but I can't really shake it around with all the stuff in there. But that was one thing that came in it. And the other thing too is, like, it came in this ridiculously huge box. Like, what is going on here? It takes up the whole screen. But obviously I kept the box because it's super cute. And yeah, so everything in this, it doesn't like seem a lot quantity-wise once it was out of the packaging, but it came in that huge box. I just want everyone to take that in for a moment. But like, I'm not mad. I save all of like my cute little collection boxes. Like, I have a whole bunch of Pusheen boxes and everything. I save them and store things in them. And, you know, recycling. Another kind of like extra thing it came with was this little sponge holder. It's like a little cloud. It's really, really cute. I don't really use this to hold like my actual sponges that I use. Honestly, I've just kind of put the sponges that it came with in it and then just let it sit there and be admired. I probably should use it. It'd be really good for like travel, I think, because it's got these little air holes in it so that your sponges can breathe, but they're also not like getting all over your other stuff. And then it also came with, and I have all of like my little brushes and stuff I'm gonna use and some mascara and stuff that aren't things that came in the collection. And there's this little cup. I keep having to refocus that, and it wants to focus on my face, not the cup. There we go. Yeah, so cute little cup here. All right, let's begin. So I've already done all of my skincare. Obviously, my skin is very shiny right now from all of my lovely dewy products to try to hydrate my dehydrated, sad skin. But I'm going to be using some concealer first. I just use the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer, and I usually do not do this before foundation, but today I'm so mad at this like zit thing on my face that I can't even tell if it's like a zit or if it's a full-on like some sort of like sore thing. I hate it. So I'm putting just a little concealer on some of my worst spots for now. The reason my skin has been so bad is because my face and KN95s do not get along. I'm vaccinated and boosted, like up to date and everything, but like I'm not taking my chances with Omicron, like not at all. So yeah, KN95 all the time, and For whatever reason, like my skin just like I feel like I don't even wear it like as long as like a lot of people have to, and my skin just gets like so bad. Like it's not just acne, but like it will like itch and blister, and I've had to like switch up some of my skincare routine recently to try to combat that. My skin's just way too sensitive for its own good. I think I've mentioned that on this channel like before multiple times, but like just in case anyone wonders why my skin was like doing really well and then now looks like shit again, that's why. Like everyone please do your part so that we can go back to normal eventually, maybe. So next I'm doing my brows. I'm gonna comb them out first. This is like my new brow procedure. I'm actually going to use a proper brow product today. Wow, Jazi using a proper brow product and not eyeshadow? Unheard of. So I'm using the little NYX eyebrow gel. I really like the gel formula rather than powders recently, just because like it holds a lot better and I don't feel like I have to use like a second brow gel on top like I usually do. This makes everything one step. It's not a perfect match to my hair right now. It's still just brown, but when my bangs are like straight across like they are, you don't really even notice my brows that much anyway. I just want them to like look like I have brows and not just like, I don't know, weird too light fuzzy caterpillars on my face. I zoomed in just a little bit, not sure how I feel about it yet. And I don't know why I put in my brows and completely like forgot about foundation, but it's fine. Sometimes I do those steps backwards and it just is how it is. I'm shaking up my little foundation right now. This is a kind of controversial foundation, I've noticed. It's the Ordinary Serum Foundation. This is the serum formula. They also have a, I think it's called the matte formula, something like that. There's a different one. I really like this one, and I heard that this one is the better version, but also not everyone loves this in general, so there is that. I'm just using a little bit, and you really, even though this is a really kind of like watery foundation, I feel like I don't have to use that much of it. I'm also going to be using one of the Kiki and Lala little sponges. There's that one, and then this one. I got them wet so they're nice and plump, ready to apply things. And definitely I will be washing these after, because like they're so cute, like I don't even want to use them, but like they kind of feel like nice sponges, so I gotta tell you how they work, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna use like the flat side here. And I don't know if this foundation goes on so well for me because of the sunscreen I use that also kind of doubles as my makeup primer, but these soak up a lot. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more foundation than I usually use. That just went suck to my, to all of that I just put on my hand. Oh my god. But yeah, I've noticed that the serum foundation blends out really nicely, and it's only like $7, so honestly, for $7, I have zero complaints. I have a few like nitpicks that maybe if it was a little bit more expensive I would care about. Like, it's a little bit watery, which is a little weird, different than I'm used to, but it gives a really nice like light coverage. If you really want like a heavy coverage, you could probably build it up a little bit, and I'm just going back in with a little bit more concealer right now. I've heard that the Ordinary's concealer is not great, so I haven't really been all that excited to try it or anything. So I've just been, you know, vibing with this other concealer. It's really hard to do my concealer while I'm trying to also talk. So thoughts on the sponges that I had not used before this video. They're nice, they feel really nice. They soak up a lot more than like my other sponge. I don't even know what brand my other sponge is though. I feel like the texture of them was a little bit weird when I first felt them, but now that I've like put them in water, not so much. They were like squeaky, and I don't know if that's normal. Let's just throw on translucent powder. Love that for us. I feel like you can still see that like 1 or 2 spots on my face, but like I am just not a full coverage foundation person these days. Like, the only reason I'm putting on foundation at all is because I'm literally not leaving my house today. Alright, and so it also came with this little glow face mist. I shook it up so you can kind of see maybe the swirling in it. So this claims to kind of be like a refreshing, like illuminating mist that has like some sort of like skincare hydrating benefit. I highly doubt that this has any real skincare benefits. It really kind of just seems to me like shimmery spray. But I'm gonna put it on anyway. It hasn't irritated my skin, and I do have very sensitive skin, so there's that for you. You're probably supposed to put this on before makeup, but I've been putting it on after sometimes. So next we're gonna do some eyeshadow primer. That's boring, but we gotta make those colors stick, you know? So the collection came with 2 little brushes that do this fun little thing with the glitter. Let me see if I can focus on that again. There we go, yeah. I honestly have played with these a lot, just to look at them. That one didn't. Okay, there we go. I'm really easily entertained by stuff like this, so these brushes are really fun for me, honestly. And I've only used them like a couple times for actual makeup. I just will pull them out and be like, yeah. It's just like a little fluffy eyeshadow brush and then like a big face brush. So one other thing I wanted to mention too is that it came with a little lip mask and lip scrub, just in like these little like stick formula. The caps kind of get stuck on these ones, but yeah, they're just like little things. I would use these, but I have a rule of I don't do anything exfoliating even my lips in the morning, and I'm filming this in the morning and not at night. So yeah, these did come with it. I'm not completely forgetting about them, but I'm not using them today. So now let's dip into our palette. It is called Cotton Candy Clouds, which is super cute. It has a lot of really cute colors in it. So I'm going to be taking like the light pink shade just as my base. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with all of it, but we're gonna just go for it. So one thing I noticed too is for some reason, all of the powder products smell really good, and I don't know why. I can't even place the scent, but it smells really good, and I feel like I've smelled it before, so there's at least some other Wet n Wild product that I've smelled with this scent, and I don't know. It's just really good. And I don't know why. I don't know what it is. The other thing I've noticed too is a lot of the eyeshadows in this collection are really sheer. They almost remind me of like the type of eyeshadow like payoff that I'd get from like a brand like Can Make or something from Japan. Everything is just very like lightweight and sheer and kind of more of that like soft look as opposed to anything really heavy and pigmented. But like I don't really mind more sheer looks a lot of the time, especially for like every day. Like I'm not trying to do like a full-on smoky like everything every day. And I have a ton of palettes that are plenty pigmented for that and I can use for that. So I don't really mind like collecting cute palettes like this that aren't as much payoff because I will still use them. I'm going to dip into this more, it's a little bit less shimmery than the pink, but it's not matte, I guess. I'm gonna dip into that and just add some blue on the outer corner. We're gonna see how that looks. It looks pretty good, I would say. Not super heavy or anything. I think I'm going to go in, kind of want to spice it up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the darker blue for the crease. You know what? No, I'm gonna chicken out and I'm gonna go in just with a little light touch of this matte purple, just to kind of blend them together and deepen my crease a little bit. So I feel like I kind of smudged it around a little bit and now the whole thing's purple, but you know what? Is that a bad thing? No, it'll match my hair. It's fine. And then for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of pink glitter topper. I do not like to use glitter on my eyes often at all. Just especially because like I'm really weird about how I go about removing glitter because I don't like the idea of it washing down the drain. But that also means that I end up using a makeup wipe, and makeup wipes and my skin do not get along. They are like worst case scenario emergency type things. But I just feel like this look needs a little sparkle. And the payoff for these glitters is not bad. Like I will say that. They stick pretty well. Like I actually did like a wear test of this one the other day. I did a little bit of glitter topper for my stream, and yeah, I didn't notice it like shedding. It didn't get in my eyes or anything, which is always really good. But I absolutely never use chunky glitter on my eyes. That just feels too dangerous for me. So this one's really nice because it's pretty fine And does it feel super dangerous? There's probably some sort of element of danger, but you know, beauty is pain and all that. So then in my inner corner, I'm going to use a little bit of this shimmery blue from the face palette. Well, there's two face palettes. We'll see the other one in a second. The one thing with the glitter and the eyeshadows in general is there is a little bit of fallout, but you don't really notice it that much. Okay, you notice the glitter, but you don't really notice the rest of the eyeshadow that much because just they're so light and they're not that pigmented. I actually don't notice a lot of fallout with the matte shadows as much. I notice it more with the shimmery ones, and I just think it's just because that like just sticks to your face. But I'm going to go into the pink Lala face palette, and I'm going to use the blush. I think actually the blush in both the Kiki and Lala palettes might be the same. I'm just dipping into the Lala one since I already used the Kiki one for something. And then I'm just going to apply that kind of wherever the brush distributes it because it's just so big I can't really place my blush very well. And since we're going like cutesy today, I like to put a little bit on my nose. And then in terms of like face highlight shades, I prefer the pink one in the Lala one. For eyes, I don't really care, but I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. I put on like highlighter with my finger like 90% of the time because I'm just like that. And then I'm going to use the chunky glitter in the Kiki face palette once again. It's got these little like moons and stars. I'm just gonna use my finger. That feels safest. I feel like if I use a brush, it will never come out of my brush. This is like the only place I use chunky glitter at all is on my face. It's still kind of close to my eyes, but I don't put it directly on my eyes at all. Like I said before, the glitter sticks pretty well, kind of like the eyeshadow glitter. It's in like this little kind of like gel formula, but it is like mostly glitter. It's not like Vaseline with like a layer of glitter or something. I know for a while, like I remember when I was like, I don't know, 13 or 14, and I had like Wet n Wild glitters and they literally were like one layer of glitter and the rest was just like this Vaseline-like substance. Yeah, not any longer. We have ascended. And then I was procrastinating doing my liner because I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. I'm gonna try to stick in the eyeliners we've been given, which is a nice assortment, but none are really like traditional eyeliner colors. We've got a blue, a pink, a white, and a yellow. I'm not feeling like I'm gonna use the yellow because the yellow and I don't really seem to get along very well. I think I'm gonna try the blue and we're gonna see how it goes. I've not used these before, so this is another like first time test, like live reaction right here. So these are not super heavy pigmented liners at all, but they do give you some really nice color like on the eyes. It seems like they might actually be, I'm not sure if it's the eyeshadow or actually the eyeliner, it seems like they might be a little bit shimmery, some of them. I'm gonna use the pink one on my lower lash line and we're gonna see how that goes. I'm feeling very cute today. I'm using the white to line my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm kind of sorry to say I don't think that white is it. I feel like I had to apply a lot to get like the color payoff and like run it around a lot and it just feels a little weird. They're not super like creamy, or the other ones felt fine, but the white is just like a little bit more stiff. I don't know why, but it's fine, it's done now. I'm just gonna add mascara to this and see how it looks. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Essence Lash Princess is like my makeup secret to every good thing in life, honestly. All right, so I think we've pretty much hit all of the collections. So now it's just time to choose our lip color. We've got 2 glosses to choose from. They're actually really close in color. The one with Kiki on it is a little bit more purplish, but on camera they look really similar. Wow. They just kind of both got a nice little sparkle in them. And then we've got 2 matte colors. There's like a brighter pink and a more purple. I think I'm gonna try the purple. I actually haven't opened the purple yet to try it, so no time like the present. So this is a color I actually quite like on myself. I have some similar lipsticks in my collection, but for this look it feels like it's slightly maybe too dark. I don't know. I'm gonna put a gloss on top of it and then see. I'm gonna use the more purpley gloss because of the more purpley color. I really love how sparkly these glosses are. I swear, I keep looking at myself in the monitor, I feel like, instead of actually looking at the camera to you, because like this like lower angle mirror looks like so different to how it looks in the screen. I'm like, wow, okay, is that what I look like? I'm gonna... Yeah, I gotta go fix this. Alright, so that is the finished look we're going with. Overall, I really love this whole little collection. It's super cute. Always love a good Sanrio collab and all that. If you've been wondering about Wet n Wild, because it's a pretty budget-friendly makeup brand, it's really nice. They've really stepped up their game in the past couple years, because they have not historically been one of my favorites, but this little collection may have just changed that. Now, of course, I have complaints. I always have complaints and criticisms, but overall, it's really, really nice. I feel like I look really cute. It's really funny to me how somehow I can be wearing glitter and still feel like not super glammed up. But it's just very, I guess, soft and dreamy. But yes, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching and joining this little chaotic makeup time with me. I really love making these videos, even if they are a little bit chaotic. If you'd like to see me play some games and do other random things occasionally, I stream on Twitch weekly and a lot of times multiple times a week, so please go and support me there as well. If you like this video, leave a like and remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. So that's all for me, signing off, bye! Bye! She's been on my lap or like right next to me like this whole time. I love her. Yes. The makeup smells good, huh? Yes, it smells so good. Alright. Bye.